Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Now this one might be a little surprising. I've decided to rainbow this Kid Goku, giant ape card. Now the main reason I wanted to do this is because I want to take LR, Goku, Trunks, and Pan into Super Battle Road. But of course, because we're on so few categories, it's a little tricky to do it. So I want to make sure this Kid Goku is on the team, and I want to make sure he's at his full strength. So I decided to rainbow him. Now I was looking at him, and he is on an astounding 6 category teams, including Low Class Warrior, World Tournament, Giant, Pure Saiyan, Dragon Ball Seekers, and Goku's Lineage. He's on so many teams that I was like, oh yeah, I do not mind rainbowing him at all. Plus, it'll be nice for, low class, World Tournament, and Giant form, which are, kind of, smaller categories, not really real category teams. And I think rainbowing this guy could help those teams if there's like some sort of Super Battle Road stage or something along those lines, because he'll definitely be able to help out for the Seekers of the Dragon Ball one as well. So we're gonna go ahead and rainbow this guy off. Now, for the for the 4-year anniversary, what I'm gonna start doing with some of these units that are on a lot of category teams like this, let's try and look at him on some of these different categories and how well he might perform on some of them. So we'll start off with the Seekers of the Dragon Ball team, because of course that may be his best team. I think the Goku's Lineage team is probably where this guy will get his best attacks at. But we can go ahead and try him on a couple of different teams to see how well he can perform, right? So let's start out with the Seekers of the Dragon Ball team, one of my favorite new teams, and it's just so much fun because of LR, Goku, Trunks, and Pan. Alright guys, so we're over here in the Blue Gogeta event. Again, I want to try out, Kid Goku on several different teams. So here he is over here on the Seekers of the Dragon Ball team. This honestly, very quickly has become one of my favorite teams in the game. The LR is just so ridiculous, right? So here, let's put Giru in the first slot. Remember, Giru is a very good support unit for Seekers of the Dragon Ball category members, which, the Great Ape Kid Goku is. So, he should be able to get a decent sort of attack stat right here. On his passive, he does get 80% attack. So, at Rainbow level, I think he almost certainly will be above 1 million. So, okay, there is a 830,000. Again, if we have LRB Pan on the rotation, she's giving that active skill. That's going to look pretty nice. Now, definitely, I think, the more I think about it, Goku's best team is going to be the Goku's Lineage team, because we'll be able to link him up with Great Ape Tora, which is going to be huge, because obviously this Kid Goku has Saiyan Roar, right? He is a giant category character, so that's going to be interesting to sort of see. Really, moving forward, they've given us so many potential orbs recently that, I'm going to try and really give units like this Kid Goku, who's on a ridiculous 6 category teams, I'm going to make sure to give these types of units love, because, that is cool. We can use him in so many different places. It's like Evolution Blue Vegeta, Angel Golden Frieza, units that are so good. There's Lord Slug, 1.2 million, not bad. Lord Slug, see, pretty much all these units on this team have Shattering the Limit. So, Lord Slug is able to link up with, other units here. It's going to work out pretty good. I don't know. Dokkan, you guys would think, oh, man, maybe you spend so many stones, are you feeling burnt out on Dokkan? Dude, I love Dokkan more than ever. I sit here all day, every day, just playing Dokkan. I don't know. I can't explain it. Okay, so this should be pretty good right here. We have LRB Pan on the rotation. We will go ahead and bust out the active skill. I believe LRB Pan and Kid Goku, they also share the Innocence. So that'll be a nice little attack link buff for Kid Goku. So obviously Kid Goku is going to do a lot better on this rotation. And then for Giru, keeping him in that middle spot, as long as there's a Hybrid Saiyan category unit on the team, Giru is able to work just fine. So, if you have a Trunks or a Goku Jr. or B-Pan, Giru is going to be very, very solid. Giru is, dude, they've given us so many good units this, anniversary. Plus, wow, 1.2, not bad. Plus, I was seeing people on the subreddit saying they may, that in the 4-year anniversary, they may have given out as many as 900 stones. Ridiculous, man. Dokkan absolutely killing it. So loving it right now. Okay, so that was pretty much, I think, probably the best that we'll see out of Kid Goku, you know, with LRB Pan's active skill and stuff. So maybe I'll let, you know, Kid Goku get one more attack, and then we'll move on to the next team. I think we'll show him off on the Goku's Lineage team, and we'll also check him out on the Pure Saiyan team as well, see how efficient he can be over there, because, you know, you never know, like, you know, a newer player, you know, you could pull that Kid Goku, you know, he could be useful. I think, you know, one thing about him is he's not going to have, like, a lot of defense, but, you know, he will be able to hit at semi-hard, right? So I think he'll be a solid enough unit. So here's Gogeta's super attack. How will Lord Slug should be able to hold up pretty well. Lord Slug is just overall a pretty strong card. Yeah, 100k, that's fine. And then, like, you know, this team also has LRB Pan on it, so y'all already know how that's going to go. LRB Pan will be able to heal us up from, like, pretty much any damage we take. So, you know, the team is just very, very strong. I can't believe it. Like, all they had to do, like, it shows you, like, any category can become busted. All they have to do is just create a ridiculously OP summonable LR, and like any team can just become amazing in the blink of an eye. The Namekian category, like, dude, they only need to release like 2 units or 3 units, and the Namekian category could become very, very good. You know, World Tournament, they give it a summonable LR, and like things are going to change in a hurry. So, you know, I'm really looking forward to seeing what is coming up later on in 2019. And, like, you know, they still haven't added any more new characters with active skills outside the LR Super Saiyan 4s and B-Pan. Okay, so here's Goku, again, around 800,000. You know, this is him without Saiyan War active, though. Remember, that link, that 25% attack link is going to be such a big deal. So, okay, let's go ahead and move now on to the next team we'll test him out on. Alright guys, so we are over here on the Pure Saiyan team now to see how well Kid Goku can look. Obviously, we're on a much lower leader skill. You know, on the Secrets of the Dragon Ball team, it was 170% attack. Here, Kid Goku's only getting 130% attack, but there are some units who can optimize him a bit better, like, you know, Great Ape Taurus here. Obviously, we have Broly and Paragus, who are a support unit that gives 40% attack, just like Turles does. So the Pure Saiyan team, you know, you have a lot of powerful supports who can really make things happen. So let's go ahead and see just how strong this is going to look. You know, how good Kid Goku will be with Tora on rotation, plus also with Saiyan Roar, right? So he should, you know, he's holding up well against the Cell Juniors. Obviously, you know, I just went into an older event. Okay, so up to around, that's pretty good. He's up to around 800,000. I mean, that's what we were seeing a lot of times on the Secrets of the Dragon Ball team. So reason I hopped into the Cell event again, I don't remember the last time I was in the Cell event, you know, for one of these videos right here. You know, there's so many Dokkan events that I like to, you know, like, for some of these videos, what I'll probably try and start doing is, like, you know, we did one stage on, like, you know, the Blue Gogeta one, which is, like, you know, kind of a normal, like that's a really difficult one from recently, right? Well, not really difficult, but y'all know what I mean. Whereas, you know, the Cell one is older, so of course, like, we're going to absolutely obliterate it with little effort. But really, since all I'm doing is testing out what Kid Goku can do anyway, really, the difficulty of the opponent does not matter. Like, it can for certain units that maybe, that, you know, we need to see how well they could tank, or, you know, maybe, you know, they have to be below a certain threshold to do an ability or something like that. But we're not going to see any of that here, so it's not really too big of a deal. Oh, okay, well, I actually would have preferred Tora not do that right now, because, you know, I don't want to finish off Cell too quickly here. I'm thinking Tora probably will finish off Cell. Hopefully we don't get any crits or additionals or anything like that, and Cell should be good. Really, but, you know, yeah, look how much damage just one hit Tora did right there. So the reason is because, like, obviously, oh, the Great Ape dodged. Okay, not bad. Obviously, I want to see, you know, the rotation where Kid Goku has it. You know, we also have. Okay, we're good. We're good. Yeah, we're good. I also want to see it where, you know, we have, you know, Turles or Broly and Paragus on a rotation. Okay, he got an additional super right there. Please don't crit, Tora. Just don't finish Cell off in your Great Ape form, and I think we should be A-okay. Okay, we're good. Because Cell, you know, he's only got the one more phase after this. He goes into his SCR form, I believe. So, okay. So, yeah, there's nothing we could do. We're going to finish him off. I don't know. I actually think we're going to finish Cell off before I got the rotation I wanted. See, this is why, you know, I am such a strong proponent of, like, you know, these Dokkan events, like, being longer. Like they do need more stages. Like, they don't necessarily have to be harder, but, you know, we do need, every Dokkan event from now on, I think we do need a minimum. I can't, oh, no, this is done. Yeah, this is over. Okay, I'm just going to finish off Cell, and we're going to hop back in, because, again, I want to see Kid Goku with Tora, and then either Broly and Paragus or Turles on the rotation. Neither one will really make too much of a difference, because they, you know, they're similar linking units and stuff like that. So I'll be right back. Alright, guys, so here's the rotation I was looking for on the Pure Saiyan team. I mean, really, again, Broly and Paragus or Turles, you know, they'll do the same thing. They're both giving 40% attack. So right here we could see, you know, this is Kid Goku. He has Saiyan Roar active, that massive 25% attack link from Tora. Plus, we do have a 40% support unit on the rotation as well. And then, of course, Tora is the support unit also. So, yeah, 1,000,000. Pretty good on the Pure Saiyan team at only a double 130% attack buff. I'm not mad at that. That's actually quite solid by our boy Kid Goku. So, let's go ahead and finish up. And let's take a look at him on the Goku's lineage team, where I think he'll probably be able to get his highest numbers. Alright, guys, so we're on the Goku's lineage team now. This should be a team that will work very, very well for our boy Kid Goku. There's going to be a lot of sort of good things happening here. So, number one, of course, we'll be able to link him up with LRB Pan, which, you know, so I've heard now that LRB Pan, you know, the way her active skill works, it's kind of like a sliding scale. Like, the higher the unit's, like, attack, you know, buff is, the more damage they'll be able to get out of LRB Pan's active skill, right? So, you know, this Kid Goku does have an 80% buff, but he's obviously not, like, you know, a summonable LR or anything. So, you know, maybe that will hold him back a bit in terms of, you know, like, him getting that maximum buff out of LRB Pan. But I would guess that he's still going to get more of a buff from LRB Pan than he would from, say, you know, the Super Saiyan 2 Adult Gohan, right? So we'll go ahead and take a look at a rotation with him, you know, getting that buff from LRB Pan with her active skill, as well as Great Ape Tora giving him Saiyan Roar. See, this is the thing. This is why, you know, the Goku's lineage team, like both Goku's and Vegeta's lineage teams are so good here. Is because, like, we're able to completely max out basically what this Kid Goku can do, because he has the Innocence with LRB Pan, a 10% attack link, plus he's also got now Saiyan Roar, that awesome 25% attack link of his. So this will for sure, I think, be the best rotation that we will see out of him yet. This should be pretty good, so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what our boy Kid Goku can do. And then, you know, now that he's rainbowed, now that we've done this video, I will be taking him into Super Battle Road along with LR Goku, Trunks, and Pan in the Seekers of the Dragon Ball team. So we'll see how that works out as well. Okay, so he gets up to 1.5 million. I will absolutely take that. That's pretty damn good damage out of him. Yep, I figured the Goku's lineage team certainly would be the best team for him. Now, again, he is still on 3 other category teams. Low Class Warrior, World Tournament, and the Giant team. I guess I could have shown him on the Giant team as well, but, like, you know, I am waiting to awaken LR Super Baby 2, who's on there. You know, maybe I'll toss Kid Goku on. We'll get a look at him on that Giant team when I do that video. But, you know, here was Kid Goku. Again, being on 6 category teams really made it easy for me to go ahead and give him the rainbow. Alright, so this is Outcome of Hardship, Goku Youth Giant Ape. His leader skill is all types, HP, attack, and defense 50%, so, you know, a little too old to be useful now. His super attack is the Kamehameha, which does supreme damage. His passive skill, Hard Won Perseverance, is 80% attack at the start of turn, and then he has a chance to transform into a giant ape up to 2 times. Of course, he is a, you know, great ape character. His links are Kamehameha, the Innocence, Guidance of the Dragon Balls, The Incredible Adventure, Transform, Saiyan Roar, and Shattering the Limit. And his 12 key multiplier is 140%. So, you know, we'll see. maybe this Kid Goku could become, you know, relevant again, could be very useful as well if we do get like a Dragon Ball Saga category team. I mean, we see now with the Seekers of the Dragon Ball team, the team became top tier just by adding one summonable LR to it, you know, giving an EZA to a unit that's already on there, and then releasing one free-to-play 100% unit, right? In, you know, Goku Jr. and Giru, right? So they release them, all of a sudden that team is incredible, right? So they could do the same thing easily with, you know, Namekian category, World Tournament, a Dragon Ball Saga category, all of that could be very, very easily done. So then, of course, the last thing is he is on an astounding 6 category teams. Here's Saiyans, of course, which we took a look at him on today. Goku's Lineage, we also saw him over on that team. Here he is over here on the World Tournament team, where he could be useful, you know, to get, you know, extra Zenny statues in the World Tournament stage. He's also on the Seekers of the Dragon Ball team, which we also saw him on today. He's here as well on the low-class Warrior team, which definitely, I would love to see this team get some sort of buff as far as a leader skill or, you know, like a new unit like that goes. And then last but not least, he is on the Giant team, where he certainly could be a useful unit over there, I think. So there we go, guys. There is this Kid Goku. I rainbowed him to help me out in Super Battle Road. Now, your boy will go ahead and hop in there with Goku, Trunks, and Pan and see how well these units can do.